And welcome, I'm Cypher, and welcome to another live stream of Cypher on Minecraft. So today we're having our very first question and answer session here at the studio. So I will be building something very special today in my fun world, while you guys can ask me pretty much anything you would like to know about me. My likes, my musical influences, pretty much anything you want to know. Except, of course, any kind of personal information, because, you know, as Cypher that I am, well, I keep that secret. But other than that, you know that pretty much anything else is always welcome. So, Potato, welcome to this stream. We have our first invitee here at the studio. Welcome. Alright, guys. So, you will see in a minute what I'm gonna be building today here in my fun world. It indeed is Cypher time. So, you're gonna see some weird stuff here that have nothing to do whatsoever with my fun world. But if you guys have kept track of my Instagram account, which I think I forgot to link in the description, so I'm just gonna send it here on the chat right now. But this little thing here, hold on, .com/cypher.music. There we go. So you guys can just, you know, click on the link. For some reason it didn't go as a link. No idea why, so I'm gonna do it again. No idea why it's not working, I think. But anyways, you can find me at cypher.music on Instagram. So if you guys have been keeping track of my Instagram lately, a few weeks ago, well, not a few, like actually a week ago, was Mr. Basebrain's birthday, and I sent him a birthday card, if you guys saw it on Instagram, which involved partially all of what you see right now here. So that's kind of why I have this. I hadn't been here since then. Thank you so much. So I'm just gonna destroy this for because we have no need anymore. Do I have any bars over here? I think not. Alright, so I just better go inside my ender chest and make sure... Oh, I don't have an ender chest by me. Hold on. Because I always have my barrier inside there. Because you can get it with a command, and I think I've shown that to you guys more than once. But to avoid that, I just keep it inside my ender chest for good measure. Alright, so we're gonna head back into civilization. Oh, actually there is a nice savannah village here that I had no idea or no knowledge for. So we're just gonna see if there's by any chance a blacksmith. It's the only thing I would be interested in here. Because, well, as you all know, I'm here on creative mode, so I pretty much don't need anything. But that doesn't mean it's no fun to see it. Apparently they don't have a blacksmith. And this house is a bit glitched here, as you can see. So it's a weird kind of thing. And we have this little mini lake here, which actually would be a nice place to build something. We have another lake here that actually would also be nice, with apparently what seems to be the entrance to a cave. Yeah, it's some sort, I mean... You don't see much more than this here, but I can definitely bet a lot of money that there's a cave down there. But anyhow, let's just, you know, get back to civilization whatsoever. So if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere in this direction. Whoa, look at these. Ain't this a beauty here? You're so right. Yeah. Thank you so much for the reminder. Guys, don't forget that I've set a PayPal for donations if you guys are feeling generous. Now, you know, just if you guys have ever wanted to send me peaches or something. Hold on, because I totally forgot where I get my link from. I think it's in the settings part. Oh, here it is. So apparently all I need to do is copy these. There we go. I knew it wasn't that hard. And you know, here we're gonna set a PayPal. And then we're gonna take the moment to do the Instagram. Instagram.com/cypher.music. You know, I always like to see, there we go, and thank you so much for the reminder, Potato. The way I always see things, guys, and I'm gonna just, you know, head down here for a moment because I'm just curious, because this looks insanely cool. And apparently there is a mine shaft there, so before I start what is going to be today's build, I just definitely want to take a little bit of a sneak peek on what this beautiful cave has to offer. It's huge, and we have a squid going down. That's the funniest thing I've seen in a while. Alright, so we will explore this cave some other time. I would love to do it right now, but we have a schedule to stick to. So I just simply wanted to see what it was, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of the main entrance and actually probably leave like way down, or maybe we'll do that the day we explore. So I'll just take a screenshot right here at this little log, at the stump here. So I don't forget where it is. It's in the description, Potato. But I'll also put it here for good measure. So, there we go. I pinned it. Thank you so much. So, let's just, you know, I was gonna head back into civilization, although I think I may be a little bit lost. Let's just hope not. Because I totally don't remember where main civilization is. The good thing is that I have so many things built, like, you know, there, that actually at some point I have to find one of them, and if not, I'll just, you know, look in screenshots and stuff. I know that I'm not that far and that I traveled a lot just to find like a nice place for the birthday card, so let's just let this load for a moment. Most welcome. So, if it's not in that direction, it should be on this one, and if not, I'll have to just, you know, easily find it. So, guys, remember, this is, after all, a question and answer session, so feel free to ask me anything that doesn't involve personal information, because, as you know, we'll... And there is another cave in here. Sweet. But the fact that we're finding a cave that is like new and 1.18 related means that we're going in the wrong direction, because the chunk wasn't preloaded before the update, and wherever civilization is are chunks that are already loaded. So that is a good way to figure out if you're going the right or the wrong way. So if you guys ever get lost, if you find something that, you know, is like new and close to one of the updates, then just for sure know that you are going the wrong direction, because usually wherever you have already been previous to the newest updates, the chunks would have already been loaded, which means all of the things you have already seen before. So, you know, always just keep that in mind. So, there is another weird... Oh, I thought there was another, cave in here, but apparently not. So, apparently I cannot remember the coordinates precisely to where civilization is. So, I'm just simply gonna have to go back to one of my older videos. So, we'll head back to when I was building the roller coaster and take a look at the coordinates. That's just the easiest way. I would go back into my pictures, but then you would see a lot of pictures that I won't be sharing here. And nothing special, but pictures of my dog and maybe myself. So anyway, so apparently I used a lot of commands here, so It's not allowing me. Oh, here we go. So 1376 and 444. Alright. That should be easy. So it's gonna TP. And we're gonna let this charge. Sometimes that happens, so just be patient. Or type something and it will do the rest of the work. Here we go. That should do the trick. And zap. There we go. Just let the game load itself. Yeah, we're right next to where we were trying to build a roller coaster that, by the way, I haven't quite done anything on that lane. But also, oh, there's a little bit of a cave down there, apparently. I did realize that I was doing this all the wrong way, because I tried here to pretend that you were going down one of the tubes. And, you know, then here was the sleeping dog from Mario Bros, which actually is pretty cute. But I think I'm gonna just do this a little bit more of an immersive adventure, which kind of includes doing it a different way. So we'll do that on another separate stream. This is, after all, Mario Land. So we're gonna step a little bit outside of what's Mario Land for now. That is all back there. And we're gonna head in this direction here, and we're gonna be building something different. Oh my god, we have, hold on a second. Hold on 1 minute. Because apparently we have our first donor today. So let's just wait for this to charge. Thank you so much. Guys, we have our first donation today. Thank you. So we have Irish Potato, and he says, subscribe to Cypher's channel, like this stream, and follow her on Instagram. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate it. Also, if not too bold to ask of a favor, could you send the link in chats, please? I would love, because I think Music Man Joe said that he would be joining at some point. So maybe he's just waiting for the link to do it. For some reason, I am liking this horsey here. Am I wearing my elytra? No. Let me just get some milk to get rid of the effect of the potion. And also, I will be wearing my elytra because I like to fly with them. Alright, yeah. Alright, so let me just tell you what is the whole idea for today's stream. So, we're gonna head a little bit back, somewhere like near my house actually. Well, not that near, but like here where, you know, there's like gigantic statues of different things. We have the fox house, which actually is a giant sized fox filled with fox, like mini foxes. We have the giant diamond pickaxe that actually gives you 1 diamond pickaxe. We're going to be adding soon a netherite sword here, so you can also get one. But today specifically, we're going to be building a giant life-size cipher. Yes! So, I just have to find like the perfect place to build a giant life-size cipher. Also, that is a very pretty mountain that I think I'll be building myself. That sounds kind of weird. Because I don't want this to sound like I'm making a whole big statue of myself because I have a huge ego, which by the way is not the case. But I do think that it would be a cute addition to add a life-size cipher here. So yeah, I do think that if the netherite sword is going to be here, probably the cipher is not going to look great like there. So maybe we can just build her around here, or like somewhere here, or like right next to my house, which actually I think is a way better idea. So if this is my house, I wouldn't put the statue right on top because then it's gonna be like super tall, but maybe right next to it is not a bad idea, like in this mountain here. So we're gonna have to start by flattening this place. Cyber, welcome! I'm really happy to see you. You're A storm is about to begin. You're in your car in a picnic area. Oh, that's really, really awesome news because that means you're having an amazing time. It's going great, Cyber, because I'm happy to be streaming here and having this question and answer session with you guys. So, and how are you doing, Cyber? How are things going on your end? Guys, don't forget, this is after all a question and answer session. So if you guys want to ask me anything, please. This is after all what we're here for at the studio. So anything like, I don't know, my favorite color or my musical influences, what dot do I use, my, I don't know, preferred technique for EQing, I don't know. Well, that's just the kind of questions that I tend to ask when one of my favorite DJs goes live. I'm always like, oh, what's your favorite plugin for synthesizing sounds? You know, and everyone else is like, when are you coming back to India? And, you know, when can we take a picture together? And I'm like, yeah, just tell me your favorite technique for, you know, mastering plugs, especially when you're doing this and that. I'm just so eager to learn from them. It's just so funny. Okay, so first of all, we need a floor to stand her, or at least like a platform to stand the statue at. So I was thinking that maybe this, because it will look like the classic platform to stand something, although polished dip slate will also do well. No, we're gonna stick with the smooth stone slabs. Alright, so let me also get the picture that I have, because I do need to measure everything. So I'm gonna be opening it's no skin, no, it's MC skin. I think it's MC skin. No, I forgot the animated Minecraft skins. Hold on. I forgot Nova skin. Yeah, Nova skin, actually, if you guys have never used it, take a look at it because it allows you to load your skin. Actually, if you want to create a skin from scratch, I do recommend that you first use skins, you know, when you type in skin and they open the Skindex or whatever the name is. I do suggest that first of all you do the Skindex attempt at it, because it sorry, I forgot. It's pretty easier to use it. But once you have your skin ready, I suggest you go back to minecraft.novaskin.me, because in there you load your previously done skin. You can still like edit it there, and sometimes you will have to edit a few things that actually don't get loaded pretty well. But the thing is that you can move all of the parts that your that your avatar skin has, which is actually kind of awesome, because once you move it, it kind of allows you to choose any kind of pose that you want to give your avatar. And you can, that's how I made some of my pictures and everything, you know. I moved the limbs around, like, I don't know, the arms or stuff. And then I take a screenshot and I remove the background, and then I like replace and put her on top of something. And that is how you can make them like be seated or standing or moving, you know. So that is kind of like the fun part about it. So I'm gonna try and build her like with one arm completely, you know, in front, like when I'm saying, you know, when I tend to do my goodbye in Minecraft, and I do the over there kind of emote here, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. Oh, Blazing Logan, welcome. I send you my best wishes, Cyber, and I hope you find a good one soon. When did you first get into EDM? Okay, so that is actually a fun, very cool story in my opinion. I actually kind of said that in, you know, answering a question of somebody on Instagram. I went to see a concert. It was sort of a festival, but different kind of, I mean, there weren't like 20 scenarios or, and stages and stuff. There was like only one, so you got to see like the whole thing. And Martin Garrix was the closing, act that day. So I actually sadly couldn't watch the whole set because I had to leave a bit early from then. But he played one bootleg or a mashup. I have no idea if it was a bootleg or a mashup because it was the fake drop kind of edit. And I had never heard that drop before. But either way, it was from Don't Look Down by Martin Garrix. And right when the drop hit, the confetti blasted and, you know, the lights went on and the crowd went crazy and he started jumping and smiling, and it seemed like, you know, whatever he was doing behind decks is everything he always dreamed for. And, you know, it's the kind of look that you rarely see on a human being, and I don't mean this in the bad way, but, you know, most people have this look of, I'm going to work and I don't like it and I hate my boss and I hate traffic and I have to pay the bills and I have to pay the mortgage, and, you know, it's that kind of look of well, I have no other choice, but I'm not happy with life, you know. And he had this look of, I love what I do, I love my life, and there's nothing I would rather be doing than what I'm doing right this instant. So that kind of just filled me with the mix of the lights, the confetti, the music, the epic crowd going like crazy and all. And, you know, that was like the moment when I felt like fully filled, and I said, well, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life too, you know, because I already liked music, and, you know, I used to like trance back then, but I never actually understood what I liked, and to this day I still don't fully understand what I like about trance. I hear it and there's something like to it that makes me feel special, but I've never really understood what's like the modulation. Sorry, needed a drink. The modulation they do musically in music theory about, because I do know that they use a lot of modulations in scales, like it's not just major and minor. They tend to do a lot of mixolydian and honic kind of. I think they also do a bit of Dorian, but it's more mixolydian. And I don't know exactly what's like the modulation they do, but there's something to trance music that always got me, you know. But then that day, I completely got like flared by what he was doing, and the other DJs that played that day were also amazing. So that's kind of like when I said, yeah, this is what I want to do the rest of my life, you know. And I saved some money, and also my dad helped, not gonna lie. And I bought Ableton on the 1st of January the next year, which was about maybe 8 months after, because I had used FL Studio before, but it was more of a, you know, when you download one of those DJ apps, because you only want to try and make music and they have like presets and all, and you're just playing there. FL Studio is like Ableton, it's very complicated, but I was just using it for like fun and joy, but I never took it seriously, you know. But after that one day when I bought Ableton, I actually took it seriously for once and never left it. And, you know, I changed a lot through my, musical likes and stuff. And now I make hardstyle, a little bit mixed with trance, because, like I say, there's something in the melodies that actually get me. But yeah, that's actually the story. Let me just count the blocks here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 by 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of what I'm gonna be needing for my. Oh, I should do her a little bit more to the front. So I'm gonna start again. 2, 3, 4, or maybe a little bit more to the right. No, because I won't have space. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, you know what? Let me do this again. Yeah, I know. This happens a lot when I'm building. that I, start counting, and I already have like the basic idea of what I want to do, and then I'm like, no, I want it a little bit more to the right, no, I want it a little bit more to the left, and it all moves. So I think I'm gonna start once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe that's gonna be like pretty centered. I'll even do this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. All right, let me check chat. I already read your message, Potato, although I don't know which one you mean then. Oh, I'm so happy you saw Lightning. That's what's up. Thank you so much for reminding me. Guys, I set a PayPal. If you guys want to donate something, I will be really happy. If you guys don't have any money, I totally feel you. So no pressure, and I mean it. But if you guys want to donate, then thank you so much. I will really, really love it. So this is gonna be like the main thing where she's gonna be standing, or at least where the legs will be. So let me just get some concrete before I do the rest of the platform here. I'm just gonna mark like the 4 edges. There we go. And actually I totally forgot that this has to be a little bit higher. No worries, we can still do this. Although I may change the other parts for if this is smooth stone, we'll do the same but not a slab. So smooth stone, here we go. All right, so after this I want to turn this into a actual square. So if this is 8 blocks, it means this would have to be 8 blocks too. So if we already have 4, it's 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if I do this correctly, for now, it will look like a square, although we still need to add one more layer. Oops, let's just get some grass here. By the way, I discovered something lately today. Some people hate placing grass on top of grass because then it looks like this. But I have realized that after some time the grass on the bottom disappears because that's Minecraft's logic. Like you can't have, you can't have grass on top of grass. So if you're the kind that always tries to remove the grass, you don't want that to happen, don't worry, because actually Minecraft will do the job for you eventually. So if we're going to be adding one more layer on each side so that she looks pretty centered, it means we're going to have to add one more layer to the platform too. So that way she's going to be right in the center. Alright, so once again we need to do this. That way she's like fully on the center. I like it. Let me check chat. How long did it take you to get your DJ table? Oh, well, that was actually an even longer time, and that's because, oh wow, my phone is burning hot again. And I will have to plug it eventually. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And that wasn't even longer because DJ tables, DJ sets are actually kind of expensive. So that one did take me a while. Because Ableton is also expensive, but I managed to find a discount through something different, music related, but not about Ableton. I met this teacher, this actually certified Ableton teacher, and he managed to get me a very cool discount for Ableton, which is why I actually didn't crack in and have it as the original, because I was able to buy it luckily for a very low price. The DJ tables tend to be really expensive, and I I had my eyes set on the one that I have right now, because I've always loved standalone systems, you know, like either having the one I have, which is actually a Pioneer XDJ RR, or, you know, which is like 4 times more expensive, having your CDJs or your DDJs and, you know, having your CDJs and your master and stuff, which is way too expensive, but they are all standalone systems, which means that you don't require to plug in your computer to use it. So I had my eyes set on something like that, but didn't have the money, so it took me a while to, you know, gather it and stuff. Also, my dad helped in that one too. So between all those things, it took me probably like what? 3 years, maybe 2-3 years, I would say. No, maybe less. Well, I would say around 2 to 3 years actually. So yeah, it wasn't that easy, but I had been taking DJ lessons before that, so when I got it, I already knew what to do with it, which actually was a good thing. So all right, so well, let me just, you know, count this thing again. So now it's oh gosh, hold on, because now it's not allowing me to count. All right, oh, here we go. So we need for now, besides the gray one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. All right, so if we already have one here, is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So it actually is gonna be a pretty big statue, if you guys ask me, but I'm trying to build it like Minecraft size, which means for each block is 1 pixel in terms of the skins in Minecraft. So that does mean that it's gonna be a huge, because that's just the legs and we need the body and the head, so it will be kind of big. Threw away my beer. Oh, why did it taste like that? Ew. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a long process, but you know, luckily I did manage. So it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's hard to build with black concrete. Actually, not one of my favorites, because you cannot see each block. So sometimes it looks like you did it, and it turns out you built the block where it shouldn't have been, so it's not exactly nice. So it's very complicated to use black concrete. But at the same time, it really does black out, which is sort of the purpose, I guess. Like, for example, right now, I placed an extra block, but from certain angles, it wouldn't have shown, so it's something. Alright, so in here we have 2, like, hold on, I'm a bit lost. Maybe not. I just need to be careful to place the blocks where they should be going. But we can do this. The best way to measure, if you cannot see actually, is just, you know, stand on top of the highest block and check what your Y value is, which right now for me is 111, and then stand on the other pillar, and if it's not the same value, it's 110, it means we need 1 more block, and then you measure again. I use that technique a lot when I cannot like see if I'm doing it the right way. So I pass on the tip to you, and you guys hopefully can use it. Alright, so we left that one line there because that's where the colored lines from my pants go, which actually has been a bit of a complicated situation in real life, because I chose to make those lines right where the sutures go in the sewing goes in the clothing, so it hasn't been that easy. Whoops. So I'm trying to fill everything but the last block. There we go. And even though nobody's gonna go inside and there's no need for, you know, any kind of anything inside, I'm gonna be placing at least one source of light, because I don't want just, you know, mobs spawning down there and it's only just your like skeletons. I hate when that happens. Cataclysm, welcome guys. We have Mr. Cataclysm in the chat. Welcome. Don't forget to, thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And please, if you can follow me on my Instagram, I left the link in the description. As you know, I'm first and foremost a DJ, so I will really love if you guys can give me a follow on Instagram. Thank you so much. So now, before we do the lines here, we're gonna use some concrete here to actually do this. This is not exactly real, and I'm gonna explain why. Because, you know, it's not like the pants itself or the blouse has a gray outlining. I just did that, and I may actually even choose, you know, better this dark gray. It's just so you can define where the, you know, the pants end and the t-shirt, or in this case, today I'm gonna be doing the hoodie, or the hoodie ends. Because, you know, usually where one ends and the other one begins, in a normal world, you can like see the difference. It doesn't mean that there is an outlining in the clothing you bought, but the lining does change a bit, and you can see where one ends and the other, because it's not like a jumpsuit, you know, it's not connected. So the whole idea that I added this gray lining in the design of Cypher, it's just so you can actually define where one ends and one starts. So that's kind of, you know, the only reason why it is like that. So I'm putting these away for now, because now we need to get ourselves a different coloring. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have all of the different shades that this actually needs, but we're definitely gonna try, because I have like too many different shades here. So let's just see. Sometimes there's more than one kind of block, so that can be a bit helpful, or maybe not in this case, but still, I do think that maybe this will work. So it's not as many shades as I would like, but maybe like this. No. Probably not. So let me see what else we have in green. Actually, it's not green, it's lime. I mean, Minecraft wise. So maybe if we do this, I still need like an even lighter kind of blue, but I don't think we're gonna have it here. So, and apparently I need to plug in my phone, so let me just do that. And it's burning hot. I still don't understand why that happens. The temperature is dropping. Oh, I'm happy about that. And yeah, thank you so much, Potato. Guys, I set a PayPal for donations if you guys want to donate. I mean, it's not, it's just if you guys have been wanting like a certain Sergeant Born to send a peach or something, I will really appreciate it, and if not, no worries. But you will make me happy if you do. I'm glad to see that, Tato. So yeah, my phone is burning hot and I have no idea how to cool it. Yikes. So I'm trying to figure out how to get that very light kind of... My phone is... Okay, so I'm gonna have to restart Minecraft because apparently it crashed for some weird reason, and I'm gonna blame it on my phone being hot here. Having some chlorophyll water as usual, so I needed a zip right now. It's cooling a little bit. Yeah, no worries, that happens sometimes. I was actually talking to a friend about, you know, a glitch that I found on one of his servers, and he was like, that's never happened to me, but he plays Java, you know, and I'm like, yeah, well, I play Pocket Edition and it's happened more than once. And he was seeing me with this face of, you're lying to me, and I'm like, nope. But if you guys have played Pocket Edition, you know that many times Minecraft can be glitchy. So, in this case, my bed apparently went missing, but still was there, and I could not sleep in my bed. But any idea on... Oh, speaking of, for some reason I logged into the server. The past few days I have been going there because I'm trying to build a very long base there, so it probably was like just, you know, force of habit. Whoops. I was like, why did they teleport me back to the savannah or something? But apparently it was just me being dumb here. Yes, Pocket is the mobile one, but the official name is Pocket. Like, there's two versions. There's the Java and there's the Bedrock. But from Bedrock, there's one for consoles and there's the Pocket. This is the Pocket. So that's the official name. If you guys want to find mods or something, type in Pocket Edition and that's how you will find it. So apparently I will not be having as many, you know, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. And in here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I do have 5 different colors. It's not the very exact shades, but it's close. So we're gonna just stick to this. All right. So I don't know why I did that. We're gonna start by doing this. So it's, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, how many shades here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades. My, wow. Okay, so apparently it's 7 shades, not a 5. That is gonna complicate things a lot. And I did this the wrong way too, because the lining is not supposed to be on that side. So hold on a second, because let me head to the other side and see how I did it. So I did it fine on this side, but not on the other. Oops. But it's always fixable. So all I have to do is break this line here. So, you know, let me just stand here, break block by block until we go to the bottom. There we go. And then we'll replace these with black concrete and fill it all the way to the top, which shouldn't be that hard unless you cannot see, like I was saying. So just, you know, find an angle that works for you when you're trying to build with black concrete. There we go. So we need 7 different shades. And I don't know how we're gonna be managing that, because, you know, blue is a color. Oh, blue eyes will actually work too. So maybe if we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more color. So let's just try and see if maybe this kind of eyes does the trick. So it's not precisely the same kind of block per se. It's gonna be a mix of concrete and other stuff, but I want to bet that it will do the trick. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you know, it kinda repeats. Not exactly, I mean, in the real one there's like another shade also, but we're gonna skip the shade for this time. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then it repeats, and then it's again that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and it should have been 4. Since we still have 1 extra block, we're just gonna do this. it's supposed to be blue eyes. And what kind of eyes is this? Normal one. Maybe packed eyes. It's gonna look a little bit better because it's not that transparent. Yep. So you cannot see like on the inside. Just like that. So it's not like literally the same, but it's almost. So yeah, I think it works, sorta. What do you guys think? Like, it's not literally the same thing, but it's pretty close. There's just like a huge difference between these two colors, but there's like no way to actually get it closer, so I think it will have to work. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And let me check chat. Insert special hot pocket. The surprise is made for you. And oh, thank you. You're doing your own right now, but yours is already better. Oh, thank you. All right, so we're gonna be doing the very same on the other side. So we're gonna start with blue, then blue. Hold on. Blue, 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 blue. And that reminds me of a joke. Do you guys know why the ocean is blue? That's because the fish are all the time saying blue, blue, blue. It's a very dumb joke, but kind of funny at the same time. Alright, so it sort of does the trick. Plus, there's different kinds of shades of blue, which I actually love. So yeah, let me just once again check my skin to maybe decide if I'm gonna be switching something, which I doubt, but you know, I think it's fine. You know, it's pretty similar. All right, maybe at another moment I'll download a mod and do it, but you know, not for now. So now we need to do the rest of the body. So let's just, you know, pose her again. I'm using, like I said, Nova Skin. So we need to now measure how we're gonna do this. So now that we have these, we need to find the center, which means it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bloods from the right. So let me just measure 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, no, hold on. What I'm gonna do here is just move everything. There we go. So we make space to put this in the right order and we don't forget. Alright, and now we're gonna take these. There we go. And we'll do these because it actually sort of measures the, like the zipper. And now we're gonna go all the way to the top. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We already have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just one more. There we go, 9, which kind of makes for the zipper. So now going all the way on the top, we're gonna measure first like 2 full lines on both sides, all black ones. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know, there we go. And now, yep. So hold on a second, because I'm a bit confused on what I did here. So it's 1, 2, oh, I went 1 extra line, which I shouldn't have. All right. Now that makes sense. All right, so now we go a light blue. So we're gonna be needing again our palette of different blue shades. So we're gonna be doing these kind of light blue. So it's gonna be like this, and like this. And we're gonna be repeating the same pattern on the other side. This and like this. That's like where the hairline goes, you know? And then we're even gonna go lighter here. So it's just like this. And then we switch over to the cyan thing. And from there, I'm gonna skip that cyan one and go straight to the green because I feel like it actually does look a bit better. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I still need like 2 more layers, so we might have to change a little bit the pattern here. Like do this. Probably. So we have like space for doing this and these and yeah, something like that. Alright, so let's just, first break these before they fall again. Alright, so we're doing these first, then the packed ice, then this one, and then the green. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers. Apparently the next one should be the green, but we already did green. So we're gonna step. That's because we're like missing the cyan one, but for some reason it's not fully convincing me. Although we may do. I have an idea right now, so let me check.